watch them on TV. I'm working out most every day, watching what I eat.
Get out of here!
This here that is good for me, I don't even care. You might think I'm crazy, I don't even care. What's the point in carrying on? Ship to be square, and everywhere. Ship to be square. All right, check it out. Tell me that I'm crazy, tell me I'm nowhere. What's the point in carrying on? Ship to be square, and everywhere. Ship to be square. So it's to be square, be square, and everywhere. Ship to be square.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Brian Conley Show.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please, please, please. That song was dedicated to my grandmother, who last week died on her birthday. She was 107. It wasn't the birthday that killed her, though. It was when we give her the bumps. Ladies and gentlemen, it is great to be here because I always remember what my granddad said to me on his deathbed. He went, he's stupid, my granddad. Had a hair transplant once, cost him £4,000. 2 days after it was completed, in a pub he was, got drunk, and for a £20 bet, shaved off all his hair. I still owe him the money. But he is stupid because he went hitchhiking once and left a day early to avoid traffic. Watching TV once, he said to me, Granny, he said,
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I fancy? I fancy an ice cream.
She said, well, I'll go and get you one. He said,
Now, you know what your memory's like, you're bound to forget.
She said, no, I won't. What do you fancy? He said,
Well, I fancy vanilla and strawberry ice cream, chocolate sauce, raspberry sauce, crushed nuts and a flake.
She said, right, it's vanilla and strawberry ice cream, chocolate sauce, crushed nut and the flake. She said, right, I shall be back in 5 minutes. 2 hours later, she'd come back with a ham sandwich. He said, you silly cow. You forgot the mustard. Thank you. Yes, this week on Handy Hints, we are talking fishing. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I once went for a job as a fisherman. The boss said, Conley, you got the job, you start on Monday. I said, that sounds great. Could I have a sub? He said, no, you have a fishing boat like everybody else. Well, one of the greatest qualities a fisherman can have is, of course, patience. Many fishermen can go all day without a bite. As for me, I always take a packed lunch, and pot noodles is one of my favourite dishes. Yeah, look at that. It's very nourishing, and it doesn't take up much room in your bag. And here's a handy hint. Don't get your pot noodles mixed up with your bait. On the subject of which, I always like to use a mixture of maggots and worms. There, look at that. All fresh and juicy and a tempting snack for any fish that likes pot noodles. I'm okay. Now, once you check your equipment, you're ready to cast. First, check your flies. Yeah. Then check your float. £4.50, that should be enough. And finally, check your reel. Yes, I am. Now, there are many unusual crossbreeds. Here are a few that I've caught. Here's one here. This is a perch. And I call these two Ronnie and Reggie. That's because they're crayfish. And finally, there's this one. There you go. Which I caught at Sellafield. See you later, Mike. See you, Mike. Now, you can also recognise fish by the sounds they make. Here we go. That's a Scotch salmon. That's a rock salmon. And that's the sound of silence, so it must be salmon and Garfunkel.
No, please. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's all I've got time for this week on fishing. But if you want to find out more about fishing, here are some books which are recommended reading. This is The Codfather. Here's a book for lazy fishermen. Teach your cat to scuba dive. And here is one which I really must recommend. Henry V by William Shakespeare. It's got nothing to do with fishing, but it has got a big cast. And finally, one which I'm sure you've all heard of, Fly Fishing by J.R. Tolkien. There you go. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
He's brilliant, isn't he? I knew him when he just used to make jam. Next week on Andy Is, I'll be showing you how to get rid of unwanted fat by telling Bernard Manning to naff off. Till then, be Andy. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage my very special guest star, all the way from America, Miss Sheila Ferguson. Is out here.
Brian, what are you doing?
Sheila, I forgot to tell you, one of the girls hasn't turned up, so I've had to stand in for her.
Brian, it sounds terrible.
Sheila, don't put yourself down, love. You sound great. And you're looking good.
I know. Maybe it's what you're singing. You should be singing shoop, 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 shoop. What are you doing?
Show us your bum, show us your bum. Show. All right. I know it is a simple mistake, Sheila. You put me right. It won't happen again, love. You can count on me.
Oh, tell him, sweet find out what you want to know. If it's love, oh, it's there in its king. If it is there, well, no, that's just the way. Oh, no.
Whoa. She's so excited. She's looking at my dress there, that woman there. That woman there. Sheila. Any problem, Sheila?
No. What could be wrong? I was trying to sing a song and you've completely ruined it.
You're only saying that?
No, I'm not.
Well, somebody did.
I have never worked with anyone as unprofessional, idiotic, and stupid as you in my life.
Sheila, don't beat about the bush. What are you trying to say?
You are unbelievable.
So they all tell me.
Brian, may I suggest you leave the stage before I call
Sheila.
Before I call my manager?
You remember that one you said? Great big ugly bloke, God, and he was so big. Big sweaty armpits, bad breath. He had teeth like Stonehenge, great big hands. You're still with him then? Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sheila Ferguson.
You can reach me by railway. You can reach me by trailway. You can reach me on an airplane. You can reach me with your mind. You can reach me by caravan. Cross the desert like an Arab man. I don't get here, just get here if you can. You can reach me by sailboats, climb a tree and swing rope to rope, take a sled and slide down a slope to these arms of mine. You can jump on a speedy coach, cross the border in a blaze of hope. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. If I had my way, surely you would be closer. I need you closer. To my life, take me up on a carpet ride. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. I don't care. Woo! Yeah, you get here, just get here if you can.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Brian's Dangerous Bit. Tonight, Brian Conley will attempt the most dangerous feat known to man. As a high-velocity bullet is fired towards him, Brian will attempt to catch it between his teeth. Under no circumstances should this stunt be attempted at home without the necessary training or the address of a good dentist.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Owen reporting here live from the Churchill Theatre, Bromley. Let's meet the man himself, the very dangerous Brian Conley. Good evening, Brian. How are you feeling at this moment?
Well, Bob. Sorry, Nick. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Well, that's okay. You're obviously a little nervous.
I'll be dark, because I'm not nervous. Oh.
Just come over here.
Yeah.
Girlfriend with you tonight?
No, well, she had to stay at home to wash her hair.
What about Bob Boyce, your manager, your best friend?
Well, actually, he had to help my girlfriend wash her hair.
Now, I understand that if anything goes wrong, you do have another comedian standing by, waiting to take over the show.
That is correct, Nick. Yes, my backup comedian in the wings.
Why is he your backup comedian?
Because he gets my backup.
Have you taken any other precautions?
Well, Nick, should anything go wrong, the most important people here tonight are my highly trained team of paramedics who are sitting at the front there.
Now, I understand that your manager has arranged for a top-notch Olympic marksman actually to pull the trigger.
That is correct, Nick. Can we please have the Olympic champion? Are you, You're an Olympic champion?
Hey?
You've got a gold?
No, just a runny nose.
Olympic champion.
Yes, 1936. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from a distance of 15 yards, Brian will attempt to catch a bullet between his teeth. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm sorry, I can't carry on with this. I can't. Well, we appear to have lost our marksman, so there is no point in carrying on.
Ladies and gentlemen, is there a marksman in the house?
Yo! No, hold it. It's no use, mate. It's no use. We haven't got a gun.
Here you are, dear. You can borrow mine. It's a .22 Swift super speed, and it's got a muzzle velocity of 4,100 feet per second.
Well, what a bit of luck.
So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We have the marksman. We have the rifle. It's now time for Brian Conley's dangerous bit.
Nick, do you think he's a bit close? Can you move back? No! I said, can you... All right, I'll move back.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Brian Conley will now catch the bullet between his teeth, and the bullet will be travelling at a speed of 2,795 miles an hour.
Nick, she said 4,100 feet per second.
Yes, quiet, please. Are you ready, marksman?
Yo!
Are you ready, Brian?
Yo.
5, 4,
Let me do this.
3.
I don't want to... I'm too young to die, Nick. I've got... 1!
The very dangerous Brian Conley.
Let's go, Mr. Nick Owen and Rambo. Hi, Chillbrains. Yes, it's Nick Frisbee here with Larry the Loafer. And news of all your favourite TV programmes. Now, first up, we've got a letter here from Nicola Nugent, who says, Dear Nick, my mum and dad gave me a dog for Christmas. Well, that's lovely, Nicola, but personally, I prefer turkey. Now we've got a question here. I'll just move in a bit for you. We've got a question here from 6-year-old Wayne Watson from Woolwich. And Wayne wants to know where Larry the Loafer comes from. Well, Wayne. It says here, made in Taiwan. Now, we've got a letter from 9-year-old Sally Sutton, and it says, Dear Nick, it took me 4 months to embroider this little Larry the Loafer handkerchief. Can you please give it to Larry? Well, of course we can, Sally. What the hell? Now, if you remember on last week's show, I asked you to send in pictures of your teenage sisters. Well, we had a huge response, but just a reminder, these pictures should be in a swimming costume with your sister's telephone number clearly written on the back. That's right, isn't it, Larry? Now, finally, the big news of the week is that Home and Away is going to merge with a new sex education programme, and it's going to be called Have It Away. So that's all from me, Nick Frisbee, and Larry the Loafer. Yes, ladies, I'm feeling good tonight. In fact, I am feeling sexy. Yeah, I see you getting excited down the front there. Yeah. So's your wife. Ladies, I'll just have interest. Hands up all the ladies here that think I'm sexy. Yeah, great, yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes, we do, yes.
Yeah, well, I met a girl the other day who said she wanted me for my body. She wasn't a fan, she was a taxidermist. She was a cross between a tart boy, a tart boy. Shut up! She was a cross between a tomboy and a tart. She used to climb trees in a miniskirt. It was an odd way to behave, but it didn't stop me looking up to her. But ladies, I'm going to surprise you now, because I once had a job as a male model. Cause I'm a lover man, and I want to get next to you. Baby, 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 when we are both together, you know just what to do. Thank you, baby, I love you. Women are so sexy. Women are so cute. Thank you, baby. But I like them most of all when they're in their birthday suit. I'm on usually in the morning, some proves I feel just right. And eating so healthy makes me stay up all the night, cause I'm a lover man. And I wanna get next to you. Touch me, baby, rub me. I'll be soft and gentle, make my nipples go hard, baby. Rub me a silly cow. Will you stay with me tonight? That's it, baby. Good, you can have a rub as well. I'll be sure to treat you right. Thank you, baby. I'll see you in the palace later. You give me all your loving, and I know just what to do. It doesn't matter where or when, or even who. I like ladies in tight dresses, they get me in the mood. What I like most of all when I'm bathing in the swimming pool, cause I'm a lover man. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I wanna get next to you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't be greedy, baby. Just go easy, guys. I gotta love. Whoa, whoa! Go! Go! What you think you're doing? Blooming, don't take care. Cause I'm a lover man.